that between 1/3 and a half of the major league players were using cocaine.
Enos Cabell, a journeyman infielder now with the Los Angeles Dodgers, testified. Former Pittsburgh pitcher Doc Ellis talked this week about how tempting he found cocaine and amphetamines in the big leagues.
A lot of money causes a lot of problems, and a lot of problems cause a lot of stress. A lot of stress causes a lot of need for medication, and to medicate those problems, a lot of athletes, a lot of individuals seek drugs and alcohol.
What do young athletes need then? What's the advice?
Educate and make the young guys in the rookie leagues, the rookies, aware of drug dangers and alcohol dangers. Have a anonymous rehabilitative program for Major League Baseball players, and a thorough aftercare program, and help these guys.
He was so effective with inmates because he treated an inmate just as a person. Doc wouldn't follow all the institutional rules now. Doc would bring in food, and that was a no-no. He'd let them make phone calls. That was a no-no. But there was a method in his madness.
And when you listen to stories from a man that had it all and lost it all, it's a big eye-opener when you can relate to a guy that had that kind of success and has the same problems you have.
I get calls now from guys. A guy called me the other night. He says, Doc, that shit you talked about, fear. He says, I know what that shit is now. I've been promoted. He said, I didn't know that that's all it was. I was scared. Because I used to tell him he could do anything he wanted to do. He talked so much shit. I said, man, you could sell anything. But he didn't have no confidence in himself because he was scared.
I couldn't view the body. And so the last memory that I have in him is, and I try to shut it off on everybody that funerals I go to, is remembering him the last time that he stood up and we were talking with each other. And that's pretty much it.
Doc was a great human being, and it was very easy for me to eulogize him. At first, I thought it was hard, but once I got there, it was very easy to talk about somebody that you liked and somebody that you loved.
As guys talk about their homies, he was my homie.
He was content. He had found peace with himself.
You gotta uplift yourself before you can, lift somebody else. And that's what he did.
And I told him all those things before he died, well, what he did to translate me into a better person.